Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to get stuck back into the center gauge pod. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with this build. With that being said, let's get into it. Alright guys, back onto the center gauge pod. Had a few gauges sitting in there for a little while now. So, get me up. Now, been seeing a lot of things pop up lately about people doing custom gauge pods, and they're using OEM pieces and molding it into it. A lot of that lately. Always seems to be when I'm getting close to completing something, I see a lot of other things pop up. Like I was doing wide body, and then a lot of other wide bodies were popping up, and they were actually getting them done faster and stuff like that. And yeah, I guess I'm just a bit slower at the process, but yeah, see if we can get these done and into a mold for production. So I might round this off here. Other than that, it sits pretty good. A lot of the other ones come up and back, but the piping is coming away, so I'll have to seal that in, sand back these, and might get some paint onto it today, some clear. Alright guys, if you've been tuning in for everything else that I've been doing, especially with the breather system, I'm actually going to go get some stainless steel. Now I just bought this mild steel, and I might use that to do my fiberglassing on, because it's flat and it's bendy, so I can pop it off it. So when I'm about to fiberglass, I'll get that up here. Nice clean surface, cleanish, just so we've got a good base to go off, because this is all beaten up, rusted, and holes and cuts, and yeah. Right, let's sand this back. Alrighty guys, so I have sanded it back with 1200, gone over it with a tack cloth, and I'm going to spray some black, gloss black on there. Then I'll put a clear over it to really seal it, and then hopefully sometime this week we can start doing the mold. Alrighty, got a little dust coat on there, let that flash off for about 5 minutes, and we'll keep going till we've got full coverage. Now I am doing the outside edge on these 3 sides because I'll need them. So yeah, come back when it's fully black. At this point I'm going for it. If I keep leaving it, we're going to get so much movement in these PVC pipes here that we're just going to keep getting cracking there. So I want to at least get into one whole piece of fiberglass, so it's a bit easier to work with. Hey. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, come here, Raz. Come on. Yum, yum, yum. Alrighty boys, got a couple of coats on there. Might do a little bit more here, doesn't look as shiny. And tomorrow I'm going to come back and wet sand that. I want to get it nice and smooth, and I'm going to try to get clear onto it. Now that is an acrylic. I've got some enamel clear, but I do have my acrylic clear over there that I'll need to use my gun with. So I've cleaned that out, and I might mix up a little bit and see if I can spray it. See how it turns out. I do want to do a little bit more painting. Still got to do stuff on the skyline, so a little bit of practice. Alrighty, let that dry until tomorrow. We'll come back, probably about 24 hours, and I'll give it a little flat sand. Probably not 1200, might go 2000 or 2500, and see how we go with that. And so we go with the clear. Make sure that I get decent coverage around the outer edge, because that will probably determine if it will get stuck or locked into the mold or not. So make sure it's all good. Okay guys, it's the next day. She's dry, pretty smooth. Let's get some 2000 onto it. Alrighty boys, got some 2000 grit, some water. Let's see how we go. Just gonna do it by hand. Too many curves to really do it by block. Slowly getting there, guys. There are obviously some bits that they're right on the edges that I've taken off. Back here, but yeah, we're getting that smooth. It's probably not the best for actually painting, but just learning at the moment as well, because yeah, I want to. Ready boys, still quite a few little bits and pieces. Yeah, so just testing the water so to see how the acrylic clear will look on a smooth surface compared to an unprepped surface. Right guys, so I have sanded down it. There's a couple of little rough spots, but that's okay. It's gonna have a clear over it. Hopefully it's scuffed up enough to adhere to it properly and not just flake off with the first little mold making. So I'll pick up an acrylic clear. It does say top coat. I'm going to get a clear on there. I could probably just use that actually, but as you can see, it's come off. So I'm going to clear it. I'm not going to mix up the one here because I don't want to stuff it up. We'll do that when I come back from holidays. Do some more painting, but for now I'll just get another can and we'll spray it tomorrow. Alrighty guys, just picked up some clear coat. So I'm going to get the tack cloth onto this and we'll do a little dust coat with the clear, so then the next layer has something to grab onto. Right, there's a little dust coat on there. Little spot there, which is annoying. Yeah, come back in about 5 minutes and do another dust coat, and then we'll get some thicker coats on there. So I went around the edges first, so we'll just keep going that pattern. So tempted just to go heavy with this. It's got a real big coverage. So unfortunately guys, there won't be any mold making this episode. Hopefully it'll be next episode. Let's go again. Alrighty guys, just put on the final coat, and I'm going to leave this episode here. So if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date. Next episode, we should be getting a mold started on this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.